Hey guys, what's going on? This is Speed Golden 88. Welcome to week 1 of the NFL season. Now, of course, I'm listening to the Red Wings and the Winnipeg Jets on my computer right now. You can see that. But that's not what's important. We are doing some NFL picks. And of course, you see the baseball calendar right behind me. It's Labor Day, and the Orioles are playing the Cleveland Indians today, but again, that's not important. We're doing NFL picks. So this is the opening game right here. That's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. Broncos are 8.5-point favorites, as we see here on the big board. And then I forgot to put in the Seahawks and the Panthers, so I added that one on the side there. They're underneath the Houston-San Diego game, but again, that's not important. Anyway, both teams have a reason to play full force in this one. You've got the Ravens, who are the defending Super Bowl champs, and yeah, I'll be the first one to admit that they got shafted by Major League Baseball on their schedule, because even though the baseball schedule came out the September before the Ravens even started playing for their Super Bowl title, yeah, the Orioles, the White Sox, Major League Baseball, and MLBPA could have done something about that. They could have made it a doubleheader on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, September 6th, 7th, or 8th. Or, if the White Sox were off on the 16th, they could have had a makeup game on that day, but then the Orioles would be robbed of their only day off for the rest of the season. But I digress. Anyway, the damage has been done, and I'm going to be picking the Denver Broncos to win the opening game. Going against what I normally do. I normally pick the defending champions, but this year, extenuating circumstances, yeah, I'm picking the Broncos. Next game, the New England Patriots against the Buffalo Bills. This should be a runaway game. The Patriots are just too good, even without Tim Tebow, who got cut. Pats win. Cincinnati Bengals at the Chicago Bears. Bears are favored by 3. Bears are favored by a field goal in this one, according to the most recent odds from Las Vegas. Anyway, I like that. Chicago's the pick. Miami at Cleveland. Now, I saw from a couple sites that there was no line for this one. I guess it's an even. I guess it's a pick'em, even line. Both of them are pretty terrible, actually. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit that they're both horrible. I think the Dolphins, though, having played an additional preseason game this year, I think they'll be a little more improved, a little better off to handle the dog pound in Cleveland. Dolphins win it. Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. Lions are favored by 4.5, and you know what? They have a pretty good feel for what to expect this year. I mean, I think they can do well if they can remain healthy. So definitely going with the Lions in this one. Oakland Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are 9.5-point favorites. There's no question who's going to win this game. No question, not at all. Colts win. Kansas City at Jacksonville. Yeah, tough call. Jags are 3.5-point favorites, but I think the Chiefs can do pretty well. But when it's all said and done, though, well, we'll see. I'm picking the Jags anyway. Atlanta and New Orleans. Saints favored by 3. I think it'll actually be a bigger spread than that when Sunday rolls around. I think the odds makers have that one wrong a little bit. I think they favor the Saints too few points, because Sean Payton is back, and combine that with Drew Brees, there's no doubt that the Falcons are going to go down in flames. Dirty Birds can't get clean here. Tampa Bay, New York. Bucks favored by 3, but I still like the Jets. Even though we don't know if Mark Sanchez or Geno Smith will be quarterbacking week 1, I still like the Jets. Tennessee against the Steelers. Steelers are touchdown favorite. Touchdown +1 to 7 points. Yeah, there's no way I'm picking against my Steelers here. Pittsburgh's got it handily, I might add. And let's do Seattle, Carolina while we're on the early games. Seahawks are favored by 3. But that doesn't mean that they are going to win this one. I'm going to go with the upset here and say Carolina. Now on to the late games. There's only 2 of them this week. First one's Green Bay and San Francisco. These teams have met already 4 times in the last 2 seasons. Well, this will be the 4th time in the last 3 years, excuse me. San Francisco gets the victory. It's not going to be as easy as it was last year with the replacement officials, but I still think that the 49ers have enough. Arizona and St. Louis, same point spread, 4.5. Both the 49ers and the Rams are favored. Rams have had a couple changes. They've hired Jeff Fisher as their head coach, and I think that's going to pay off. Rams win. Giants and Cowboys, Sunday Night Football. I picked the Giants last year and they let me down. This year, I'm not going to make that same mistake. Tony Romo and the Cowboys win. Which leads me to the Monday night doubleheader. First game, Philadelphia, Washington. Washington's favored by 3.5. I'm not feeling it though. I think RG3 will still be playing a little conservatively after his knee injury from last season. And so therefore the Eagles win. Houston, San Diego, Texans favored by 3.5 as the nightcap. And the final game of week 1. I'm going to go with the Texans actually. I think that they have actually improved their defense and their offense is still pretty good. So, why not? Texans win, and now I'll conclude the week 1 picks. Alright guys, this is P Golden 88, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Well, no. Just stay tuned here. Alright, stay tuned in. Let me do up the predictions for the NFL standings, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Golden88. Welcome back. This is part 2 of the 2-1 NFL predictions video. Let's start with the NFC. This is my Super Bowl pick and standings. I have the Cowboys winning the East with a 10-6 record. Philadelphia 9-7, the Giants 7-9, Redskins 5-11. In the North, Green Bay 13-3, Chicago 10-6, Detroit and Minnesota 8-8. Lions have the tiebreaker over the Vikings, so they take 3rd. In the South, the Saints come back and win the South by the 12-4 record. Atlanta 9-7, Tampa Bay 7-9, Carolina 6-10. The West, the 49ers 13-3, Seattle 10-6, St. Louis 7-9, Arizona 5-11. In the playoff picture for the NFC, I have the Saints hosting Seattle. And the Saints win that one. Bears going to Dallas, and with the Bears upsetting the Cowboys there. New Orleans travels to San Francisco after that, and, well, surprise, surprise, the 49ers win that one. Chicago takes on Green Bay in the other NFC divisional playoff, and the Packers win that, which sets up a rematch of the Week 1 matchup between the 49ers and the Packers of the last 2 seasons. And this time the Packers win. In the AFC, the Patriots will be 11... I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go with 11, 4, and 1. I just remembered that I had a extra game in there. So 11, 4, 1 for the Patriots. Jets 8 and 8. Bills 6 and 10. Dolphins 4 and 12. They're going to have the worst mark in football this year. The Steelers in the North will win the North. 14, 1 and 1. Baltimore 9 and 7. They're going to make the playoffs though, but it'll come down to the last game. Cincinnati 7 and 9. Cleveland 6 and 10. Houston and Indianapolis both 10 and 6. The Texans win the tiebreaker though, head to head. I think the Texans will sweep these Colts this year. Tennessee 7 and 9. Jacksonville 5 and 11. Oakland, Denver again, another tie, 9 and 7 each. The Raiders win the tiebreaker though, and actually, I don't think the Broncos are going to make the playoffs at all this year. San Diego 7 and 9, KC 6 and 10. In the AFC playoff picture, we have Baltimore handily beating Oakland in the wild card round. AFC South rivalry, Texans and Colts. With the Texans winning that one, both Baltimore and Houston will lose to New England and Pittsburgh respectively, which sets up a rematch of the tie game, and this time the Steelers win it outright. And the Steelers make it to the Super Bowl against the Packers, and I have the Steelers winning it all again this year. So Stairway to 7, folks. Read them and wait. But I want to hear what you think. So, Week 1 picks, well, they're going to be going up now. I don't know if they'll be up in time for the game or not, but if not, well, I recorded them on Labor Day, so it counts. But anyway, I want to hear what you all think for the season and other Week 1 picks. So, thanks so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you all next week for Week 2. Oh, by the way, if you're subscribed to me for Pokemon Yellow, I have that game on hold right now. But don't worry, I will resume it within the next couple of weeks. I've just had too much stuff going on, and with football coming back on, and of course I do my picks then, so I'm sorry, but I wasn't able to record for the past few weeks due to this, that, and the other. But anyway, I will promise you all Pokemon Yellow will be coming back soon. Alright, this is P Golden 88. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.